Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the video. Whatever it is today is another Vision video. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how you can beat the Clear Sky Incursion really quickly and really easily. Me and my friends did this in about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys some tips that would hopefully help you out beating the Incursion for the first time if you haven't done it already. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this commentary. To begin the video off, let me just say this is probably the easiest Incursion so far. The first Incursion was actually a little bit difficult. No one really knew how to do it. No one really knew how to blow up the tank and stuff. But this Incursion is so much easier. You could honestly 3-man it or just do it with randoms. Like 2 of my friends did it with randoms and they said it was no problem. Like the randoms were obviously a little bit decent, but it still wasn't a big problem doing it without a full party. So like I said, this is probably the easiest Incursion so far. Hopefully the third one is a little bit more challenging, because to be honest, an Incursion is supposed to be this tough mission that takes a really long time to beat and stuff, and me and my friends did this in about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm not complaining. I got really good gear for the short amount of time we did that mission. I think I got like 3 greens or 2 greens and like a lot of high ends from that mission, so it's really good. But anyways, I decided to make a video to give you guys some tips on how you can beat the Incursion really quickly. So when you start off this new Incursion, you actually spawn on a street and you have to defend that street for about a minute and a half, and once you do that, then you can proceed later on to the boss. But for that minute and a half, you have to stay on that street, like in a wide open street when you have only some cars kind of protecting you, and you have to fight until this yellow boss spawns and you kill him. That's when you can proceed into the mission. But until then, for that minute and a half, all you have to do is just stand there and defend. So what me and my friends did, we actually had 2 people running life support stations, and when the first one ran out, we had the other one put down their support station on the ground. So we always had a healing station, you know, going on, giving us health and stuff like that whenever we were weak. If someone ever went down, we didn't have to take the time and pick them up. The station would eventually pick them up. And the next thing we did was we actually had 3 survivor links. As you guys know, when you press RB and LB, it gives you the super. Well, pretty much survivor link does, it gives you a faster like running, and you can eat more bullets. So we used that on the first parts and also the boss. And another thing we did, we actually had a person stacking up critical or pulse damage with the tactician link, which is very overpowered if you are trying to do a lot of DPS at once. So we did that for the first minute and a half, and to be honest, defending that street for a minute and a half wasn't the hardest thing. All you have to do is make sure you have a decent marksman rifle that does a lot of damage in the head and stuff. So all you have to do is just snipe the enemies and kill one of the yellow guys when it spawns later on. The next thing you have to do is go to the boss, and this is where I actually got a little bit challenging. So if you guys didn't play the new Incursion yet, what you have to do is gather 2 of these like packages, I guess you could say, these batteries from the left and right side of the map. And what the enemy does, it just keeps spawning and spawning, so you can never get a break from the enemy. So let's say we were going for the little battery on the left side. What we did, we brought everyone to the right so the enemy could spawn right side and they could all come right. Then what we did was we had a person with really high tough and a survivor link ability available. We sent them to the left side to get the battery and pop that, and they could carry that battery to the mid of the statue. I'm pretty sure it's like a generator, you have to put that battery in, and that's what we really did. Then we went to the left side, brought all the enemies, made sure the enemy spawns on the left side. Then we went to the right side with another person that had survivor link on and really high toughness, and we did the same exact thing for left and right. So like I said, if you are stuck on that part, just make sure you have a person with really high toughness and the survivor link available. Just pop that and try to get the battery to the center so we can fight the boss. Now when the boss came, this was actually where it also got very challenging. The boss was eating, the rockets were shooting us and everything. All we had to do was we went all the way in the back. As you guys can see from the video, we were camping all the way back, and we just made sure we had 1 lane open just in case we get trapped. Let's say the enemy all came from the right, so we could escape left side, or let's say if they all came from the left, we could go out the right side. So all we did was just once again just used our specialties, used our healing stations, and we pretty much just try to focus fire on the really big and tough enemies, like the yellow guys, the big fat dudes, whatever. So we really try to focus fire on those guys, and then the boss later on. We really didn't care too much about the the purple guys that came and stuff. We just mainly focused fire on those fat guys, and then obviously the boss so we can kill him. So that's pretty much our strategy. Like I said, just use healing stations, use the survivor link to help you get the batteries and stuff to the center, and also use good marksman rifles. Like I said, my marksman rifle is doing like 700,000-800,000 damage in the head per shot. Also make sure your toughness is above 100k at least, or 150k at least when you are doing the Incursion, because it comes in really handy. But that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions, but that's pretty much it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.